Welcome to Dinner Party. I'm your host this week, Brian Quinn.
Pajamas.
Yeah.
I got a whole spread of food. Everything you can possibly imagine. It's fantastic.
It's Sal. Where did you get that?
A fan gave it to me.
But why Sal's theme?
It's also a voodoo cup, Sal, so if you ever burn your tongue because Murray's taking a sip of hot coffee.
For the meal this week, we allowed viewers of the show to vote on what we are going to eat, and you guys at home chose breakfast.
I'm so happy that fans make breakfast and dinner.
Oh, well, it looks like you guys got spread upon spread. What's going on?
Yeah, got some tater tots, a fruit salad, and then I have a just egg foldable sandwich with fake sausage, avocado, tomato, cheeses. And then I got a little breakfast cereal sampling right there.
Wow.
It's like a Holiday Inn over there. It's like
that's it.
continental breakfast.
I did some standard stuff, just some eggs, some bacon, and then I did a paleo/keto friendly pancake. It was made from banana, egg, cinnamon, and vanilla only. There's no gluten. You know, why do you gotta ask questions like that?
Because the second you say something like there's no gluten in that, I know you didn't make it. Because you don't even know what a gluten is.
All I know is that it's free on every menu now. Where's yours, bud?
I got a classic, you know, Sal, my favorite cereal in the world. Crispy rice.
Crispy rice, love it.
Oh, wait, we don't have the rights to say rice. We have to say crispy rice.
Just puffed rice, whatever we're allowed to legally say.
It's okay because you're saying it with a C.
Crispy rice.
Good luck suing us with a C.
Yeah, with their mascot, punch, pow, and bang.
Yo, piggy ring ish. Yeah, that piggy ring ish. Yo, it's that piggy ring ish that lives in a basket. Shoot out fingers with my guns, get Jurassic. Super bad, who am I? Dolomite classic. The band who's back.
I would like to point out that I made this myself.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it Trouble in Paradise?
Trouble in Paradise.
Why?
I made a comment that wasn't well received.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird because like she's not even answering. She hasn't even answered like the last two texts.
Are you getting ghosted by Mrs. Calabash?
Well, Mr. Calabash already ghosted him.
I don't think it's possible to ghost me. We're neighbors. I'm still gonna look out for her. We're just gonna a little.
You know I love butterscotch candy. Star, I could throw some away.
Okay. Yeah. It was insensitive of me.
Wow, can we have drama now?
What happened?
I said her and her gang of blue hairs.
Oh, no.
Well,
what are you doing?
All right, well,
Q.
I mean, I stand with Miss Calabash.
Q, Mrs. Calabash is the best thing that's happened to the four of us. Why do you have to ruin it?
I really am working on it. I feel horrible. Murray, you asked if I had been working out. I said that I had been working out with a trainer and stuff like that. My trainer, Steve, great guy, he made a video regarding my status, so I wanted to show that to you guys.
Great. Wow.
Hello, my name is Steve Tannen from Transformation Fitness Studio, and I pride myself on the fact that I get results out of all of my clients.
He's got cue card
I'm
eyes.
here today to tell you I have failed. I have failed Brian, and I have failed myself. Brian needs to take some of the blame here. Come on, he can't be walking around telling people he's been working out with me while looking like he hasn't lifted anything heavy since his last day on the fire department. I'd like to present a list of excuses he has given me for why he cannot work out. Also of note, he sends me these cancellation texts about 5 minutes after we were supposed to start our sessions. Here we go. Slept on my arm weird. Exercise is a hoax. I just took a poop and lost 4 pounds, so we good. Just watched Toy Story 3. Too sad to work out. Michael Keaton didn't work out. He's Batman. On top of this, once Brian does log in, instead of actually working out, he diverts the conversations to topics such as Spider-Man 2099, ghosts, ghost bustin', how bustin' makes him feel, how gross sweat is. There's so many more, but I don't want to. Thank you, that is all.
Yeah, the sad part is about 75% of that was true.
I've never had a personal trainer.
Joe, when you and I used to be roommates, we used to on occasion work out together. We had
There was a gym in the building.
and Joe would be running on the treadmill. He wouldn't really be running, he'd be falling forward.
My body doesn't really know how to work out.
You know how you never see like an old person running, you're like, oh my God, that feels so weird. That's how
I don't agree with that statement. I think old people should just do
You know how you never see a blue hair running?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You never see a gang of blue hairs running.
Don't
No,
say it.
but that's how I feel about Joe running. Like I never see Joe run, and if I ever do, I'm always like, look at that, it's odd. It's like seeing Bigfoot or something.
Do you guys remember I almost died in the for the Nitro Circus?
Yes, you almost died. We had to cut the commercial.
Here we go to the Impractical Jokers Live Nitro Circus Spectacular.
I think that was the only time I've ever seen you run. I tried to jump through the obstacle wall. Do you remember?
Okay, so there was 3 doors that we had to leap through, and I think one of them would let you break through it, and the other 2 was solid. And if you guess wrong, you hit the wall and slid down and had to run around and do it again. Joe, he just jumped, and he went airborne, and he went like, oh God. No, before I jumped, I went, hey-oh! Hey-oh!
Yeah, hey-oh. He started, hey-oh, hit the wall and slid straight down. And then he almost had a heart attack on live TV.
Oh my God, only one would let you go through and break through the paper. The other 2 were solid walls, and didn't you choose the wrong wall?
Twice.
Hey-oh! You hit the wall, slid down like Wile E. Coyote, and then you just stopped. Time out.
I called time out.
It was a live event, and he stopped live television in front of 20,000 people, and he just laid there.
I was with an EMT underneath the stairs because I was in like cardiac arrest because I ran the whole course. My choices were to take a timeout or to die. I went with the timeout. You look like a fish on like a dock.
After it's been caught.
Punishments where he had to jump over the pommel horse. You know, you jump, there's a spring, you hit the spring, and your body, every other gymnast, their body goes vertical and then it arcs down and lands in a ball pit. But Joe is so core heavy that his body gains no vertical height from the spring. And he hit the spring and went sideways and straight down. And I grabbed Sal, and Sal grabbed me, and the 2 of us fell to the ground crying.
It was a 6-foot foam pit. I was at the bottom of the pit on my back. Like, how can I get out of it? I also went to the bathroom after that and threw up and almost died in that little bathroom.
Yeah.
Sal, you're a big medicinal taker. You take herbs and vitamins.
Herbs and spices.
How many do you take?
Ready for this? Elderberry, an echinacea, a apple cider vinegar. I take a green tea. I take a multi.
Death, buddy.
But I just recently got blood work done, and they told me I have some crystallized urine. So eat up, everybody. And they said you might be having too much vitamin C. How much do you take? So my multi has like 1,000%, and then I was taking like this hydration tablet a day. I was taking like 5,000% vitamin C a day, and apparently I just thought you peed it out. Apparently that crystallizes and just bangs around in the urethra or something like that.
The good news is when you pee, you can tell the future.
That'll turn into stones, though.
I know, and it could be very dangerous, and it said moderate in the report. And so now I'm just cutting out vitamin C because I'm afraid I'm going to have, what are they, what kind of stones? Kidney stones?
You got to be careful. Those crystals, they can form together and create a full orange down there. You know?
Sounds peeing out an orange.
Yeah, or they form a skull in the worst case scenario is Shia LaBeouf shows up as Indy's son to try and steal it.
The crystal skull.
Joe and Sal, I have a question for you about Murray. Indiana Jones movie, and they recast Indiana Jones with James Murray from Impractical Jokers, and he never told us about it. And he is the new Indiana Jones going forward. Like, what?
I call up Hollywood, and I just put the phone on speaker, and I do this. Well done, Hollywood.
I don't know why I'm almost crying laughing, because it's not that funny, but it's such an absurd idea to me.
We've seen Murray in a fedora. That's why.
Murray, do you have the picture of that fedora that we could convince you to buy?
I have one better. I have it here in my closet. You want to see it?
Yes. Can you go get it, please?
Yes.
Can you please go get it?
I will show you right now that I can pull off Indiana Jones. 1 second.
So when we're on the road, we like to shop, and we see Murray on the other side of the store just trying on fedoras and looking into the mirror.
Yeah, I mean, no one can wear a fedora. It's
Dick Tracy,
Frank Sinatra, Usher, and Justin Timberlake,
Indiana Jones.
and then like 1-year-old kids, and that's it. So the unmitigated goal for an adventurous Indiana Jones type cat.
Yeah.
all of us agreed instantly that we have to talk Murray into buying this hat. Before we even knew the price, and it ended up being like a $300 hat.
I'm sorry, guys. You don't think I can pull off Indiana Jones?
Come on. You're telling me you wouldn't go see this movie 10 times?
Right? I can't believe, no matter what we said, that you believe that that was the right choice to purchase that. You look like an absolute lunatic.
Oh my
You
God.
look like somebody's got to round you up and get you back somewhere.
Mark, do me a favor, please, please, please. I know that you're doing your will next week. Put your will that this exactly is what you have to be wearing when you're buried. Please, I want this. I want this to be your outfit in the coffin.
I got my blankie here, this cup here, and this outfit.
In his defense, he had his 3 confidants and best friends telling him it was a good idea.
I'm sorry if I trusted my best friends to give me good advice.
In our defense, he should know better.
Is it better if I, Indy like tilts
No,
out, right?
it's not better. I have a great idea, boys. Mark.
Yeah. But you can never say it's a joke. Like, anyone who's not watching right now won't know.
This exact outfit?
I want to give you the money to do a shot-by-shot remake of the trailer for Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I'll tell you another thing, buddy. As small as your head is, I think that hat is too small for your peanut eye.
I can't. The problem is with my head, if you keep a hat too far back,
You look Amish.
I can't keep it down like Paddington Bear. I look ridiculous, right? Like, there's no good way to wear this except to a barbecue.
And you know what's great is Spielberg might be flipping through the channels now,
Right?
see this, and we may be creating the reality of which you all cast as the next Indiana Jones.
I'm going to put a call in.
Who gets the last laugh when you find out tomorrow Spielberg scouted me? He saw the raw materials for a young Indy, and I got cast in the role. Joke's on you.
Nothing against you, but I would literally bet my life that you will not be the next Indiana Jones.
Gentlemen, $5,000.
5,000.
Cash. I will wear this in my next book author photo.
I'm not giving you a red cent. Why would I pay you to win?
What are you talking
Now,
about?
you don't have to. Ready? Hey, fans, the GoFundMe link is right here. Please donate $5 so Murray has to live in infamy in this stupid outfit. And it's all his books. And you can also buy his new book, Obituary, available at all the Home Depots.
Don't do that, people. Don't do that.
Save your money.
I leave it in your hands. You could have this as your next best-selling author. I'm gonna give a smarmy look like this in the photo too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you, I miss making Jokers, man.
Okay.
I miss it, so I thought I would bring a little bit of Jokers to dinner party, if you guys are cool with that.
Who?
Hey, Shay! If you're watching Practical Jokers, you know Shay. You've had every job on the show. I think you're just in charge of everything now.
Yes.
She works on Jokers. She's been on many, many episodes because she's very talented, very funny. She always adds to it. And I missed her. I'm going to tell you guys something. Me and Shay hung out last week.
Oh,
You
I'm
did?
jealous.
Yeah. We sat 6 feet apart from each
We
other.
did.
But she came over, and then her and I hung out in my yard.
How did you guys pass the bong 6 feet across from each other? I showed up and I took the risk. I appreciate you, Q. You guys not outing me that I was there. I appreciate that, but I'll go ahead and say it. I also showed up.
It was good times. I needed that.
What are you up to? Where are you, Shay?
I'm actually home, and I've been hiking and bike riding and stuff, things I don't normally do.
Outdoor Shay.
Outdoor shade, and, doing my normal medicine thing,
I saw on your Instagram that you were hiking, and I honestly thought you were lost in the mountains somewhere, and I was going to come try to find you because I don't know that you
I
hike.
saw a deer.
Too about the first time you started with a Shay, which at this point it's got to be like, I think like 8 years ago. or something.
Yeah, I started the first day of season 2.
We were shooting at a mall that day, and I pulled up, and Shay was in the parking lot, and she ushered us in. And when I went inside, I said, "Who brought their daughter to work?" There's like a young teenage girl telling me like where to go, and they were like, "No, Shay's like an adult."
She's adult size.
It's so hard, like when we're like working, you guys can vouch. It's like there's 4 of us, and we're always talking, and we're going every which way. And a lot of times we need to be wrangled and told what to do. And Shay did that better than anyone ever did.
She's the only one that can do it.
My favorite Shay technique, and it works so well. Like when she has to order us around, she leads with, guys, I love you. She goes, guys, I love you, but I need you to put your phone down and come with me. And it's always like, she loves us, let's go.
Yeah.
I'll go come back and like, I love you, and I'll start giving you flowers.
Shay will come up to me and say, Mer, do you want soup? And I'm like, yes. And she goes, I'll get it for you after you go do this.
It's like you're running a daycare.
Dude, you guys are my kids. I love you.
She leaves a trail of teddygrams for Murray. He's like following him like, oh. Like Boo from Monsters Inc.
You on your phone right now?
I'm waiting on a text. I'm waiting on a text. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, Q.
Yeah.
The neighbor next door, did you ever make up with her?
I texted Shay for some advice when it first started going down. I've been texting. She has not answered the last 3 texts.
This is like it's gonna be a cliffhanger. I can't believe that there's trouble with you in Calabash.
Well, you know, Q is a calabash hole, so what are you going to do about it?
Shay, I love you.
I love you more.
I love you, Shay,
I miss
so
you guys. I got to do drive-bys on Joe and Mark.
Okay, so we're not good enough to hang out at the house with? You can just drive by us? Okay.
No, I mean, but you have kids.
Mark doesn't.
This is true. This is
Shay,
true.
you haven't come over to visit me yet.
Mhm.
Does this change your
That's her first honest opinion. Creeper.
Jay, do you see what happens when you're not with Mark for a long time? Things like this
You know,
happen.
I dress you and everything. You can't do that. No creeper.
All right, we're going to let you go.
I love you guys. Good to see
Love
you
you,
guys'
Shay.
faces. Bye.
Nice surprise, dude. Great surprise.
Nice job, Q.
Don't you just feel like good, like having seen Shay and talk to Shay and stuff like that?
My favorite place to be with Shay, hands down, is a craps table. Like, I taught her how to play craps in casinos.
You taught all of us.
I love that girl.
You know, I've been working on my computer a lot, like everybody, you know. And I popped on Google, and just for some reason, I just typed in "is Mur" because I wanted to see what would come up.
Wait, is Mer? Is Mer blank?
Is Mur, right? And then I decided to do it for all of us. So I don't know if you guys want to get the search results.
Yeah,
let's.
Yeah.
But you know, like the autofill. I have the result here.
You're not messing with this bug? These are real?
These are real.
100% on my mother. This is real in my Google results. What came up, and it's funny how each one like kind of had a joke naturally. I didn't even have to do anything. This is what came up. For Mur, it was, is Mur married? The neighborhood in the city. Is Mur married? Is Murray Hill safe? And is Mur engaged? But then I wrote for is Sal Volcano.
The first one is Sal gay?
No, it's not. Is Sal Volcano Mexican? The second one, which I found so weird, is Sal Volcano nice?
Who's Googling that?
And then the third one that came up is Sal Volcano single? Because people are trying to check out, they can put a ring on it.
Who would think that they will find the answer of it by nice from Google? That's so funny.
We have the joke with Sal where we call him Mexican. I don't know that people understand the joke.
I tell you where it started. Back in the heydays when we'd be out partying, me and Sal would be out and we'd be mixing it up with the ladies. Me and my boy out, you know, I'm talking young 20s.
What is this? What are you doing with your hands?
This is me and Sal. We were mixing it up, right?
Just
No,
kinda,
young 20s.
you know,
We
just
were out
kinda
doing it.
This is what the 20s feel like?
This is how it happened.
Murray, you're doing something different than all 3 of us.
That running on loop?
He looks like one of those roadside blow-up dolls near a used car lot. Like, oh.
It actually is not getting old for me. I like it a lot.
So when we were younger in our 20s, you know, out with the ladies, Sal, whenever someone would say that they were Latina, he'd be like, oh, you know, I'm Cubano. And he would turn into like a little Ricky Martin. He would like flip a switch. So then I started making fun of him. I'm like, oh, no matter what they are, you are. They're Mexican, you're Mexican. They're Cuban, you're Cuban. You're Puerto Rican. Because you're really Cuban and Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah, all I was doing was really actually talking about my ethnicity if and when it came up.
Yeah, but you've introduced yourself as a Canary Islander at one point. I remember.
No, you did not. No, I didn't say Canary Islander. I said Spain. Spanish for Spain. But I don't say all that because it just gets too convoluted.
Q, do you want to hear yours?
Oh, please.
Okay, so yours made me laugh out loud because the first 2 make sense and the third one's like completely out of left field. Is Brian Quinn married?
Okay.
Is Brian Quinn single? Is Brian Quinn in a Liberty Mutual commercial?
Mutual commercial that looks like me. What's going on?
I don't know, we gotta look into it.
Is this why I don't get commercials? Because there's a bargain basement Brian Quinn out there riding around undercutting me?
Q, I got news for you. You're the bargain basement Brian Quinn. Okay.
And then for me, my third one made me laugh. Is Joe Gatto married? Is Joe Gatto vegan? Is Joe Gatto alive?
Yeah.
breakfast for dinner was a lot of fun, boys.
That was great.
Yeah, it was good.
I had breakfast for like lunch, so this is 2 breakfasts in a row right now. I'm a little breakfast out.
Oh, I forgot to. Sorry, boys. Just wanted to do this real quick. Sorry.
You should start your own line of these, dude. You really should just do Joe Gatto inspirational prints.
Just remind attitude, winners surround themselves with winners. I just wanted to be that, because I've done this my whole life.
Say attitude, and under it would say, Murr has a bad attitude.
Joe, you think you think you surround yourself with winners? Joe, you think you surround yourself? Joe, you think you sound?
Leave this in.
Joe, you think you?
I get such a kick out of it.
Ah, screw it.
See you next time, everybody.
Oh, boys.
Calabash? She's not ghosting you?
Whoa. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Oh, did he get a phone call?
What is he doing?
Calabash is back up. Wait,
They made up. He hung the picture back up.
put the picture back up.
Is she at the door?
You just need to go to a house.
I swear to God, if she comes on and we all finally... This is like the reveal of like, who shot JR?
Who shot JR?
From Dallas. I mean, Google it. Nation was gripped like this.
He ran off. Put her photo back up. Are they friends again?
I mean, he was smiling and he hung the picture back up, so...
I guess we'll find out next time on Dinner Party.
Oh!
Cheers.